7:10 right now, more proof that Hawaii's foster children are not getting the help that they need. Many of those youth are staying in government offices and hotels for long periods because their families, guardians, and the system itself can't meet their needs. Civil Beat's Christina Jedra joined us now, and you've been following this for a couple of years now.
That's right.
What did you find in your research?
Well, it used to be a rare occurrence for kids to sleep in government offices. These are foster kids taken from their parents because of abuse, neglect, maybe the parents are incarcerated, so they need a place to stay on a temporary basis. And sometimes the state just can't place them for several reasons. Either there's not enough foster homes, or they may have behavioral issues that, the foster homes won't take them. So they have nowhere else to go, and they end up staying in a government office just on a futon. And so this is happening more and more over the last couple of years, and it's persisting.
Yeah, and we've mentioned this before, but there's such a great need. And there's even more of a great need for good families to come in and take these children. How big is that?
The state is in need of foster parents, and if anyone is interested, by the way, you can go to the state's DHS website. And there's just a disparity between the number of homes and the children that need placement.
Yeah, and there are specific numbers. I know, and I'm ballparking, but more than 800 homes, but also more than 1,200 children that need shelter.
The monthly average, yep, that's right.
Oh yeah, so there were some initiatives that went through the legislature. They failed. What happened there?
Right, there were a couple bills that would have boosted training and tried to fortify this system and support families so that kids don't get taken into the foster system in the first place. Those didn't work out this year. They could be reconsidered next year, but one of the senators told me that it was just an issue of funding. There's so many other priorities right now that need money, especially amid federal funding cuts, so that one fell through the cracks.
Yeah, you mentioned that, but on the other side, you also mentioned that the current system and putting them up in hotels, that costs a lot as well,
It
right?
does, it does. These are employees that have to supervise the kids. They're making overtime just to make sure that they're safe, of course, and fed and get to school on time. So there's no cheap or easy fix to this, but I think everyone that I've spoken to for this story said that something's got to change. We can't go on like this.
Yeah, and that includes Ryan Yamane, who's now in charge of this. What did he say about the potential of getting a fix in the short term or long term?
Yamane is the new director of the Department of Human Services, and amid our inquiries for this story, he decided to start a task force internally to explore solutions to this. So hopefully they come up with something constructive.
Yeah, because it needs to be done. Yeah, so thank you, Christina.
Right, thanks so much.
Appreciate it. All right, so you can read the full article on civilbeat.org or text 66866 to get their newsletter. We'll be right now, though, we're going to check in with Jonathan for our morning traffic.